Happy Saturday and welcome to a weekend vlog for VEDA. Today is Saturday, April 2nd, right? Yes, April 2nd, and we are starting the day with canceled plans. Yes, we were supposed to go to our friend's house because we actually have a set of those here in Minnesota, but their child is sick. And rather than risk catching anything, we decided to just reschedule because we know that while they've been testing for COVID and it's not COVID, it's still very easy to catch things from little children that bring things home, right? So because there's an active cough happening, we've decided to just postpone. It's fine. We'll do it maybe next weekend. It was just lunch, a chance to see each other for the first time since November. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's fine. Oh my gosh, all the stuff over there. So what's the plan? Today we have not one, but two major sporting events. Well, one of them is not major, but my husband, as you know by now, or if you don't know, you should know, is a Florida Panthers fan. So he's having a fantastic hockey season because the Panthers are currently either #1 in the league or very, very close to #1 in the league. They're doing a great, great job. So it's a very exciting time for him. But then this evening, UNC is in the Final Four. I think it's the Final Four against Duke. If you know, you know. But we are jazzed about it. My husband went to UNC for business school, and my father-in-law actually went to UNC as well. And so UNC runs deep in their family, and UNC, going to North Carolina, is when my husband and I closed our long-distance relationship. So when we got married, we were living in North Carolina. So UNC has a very special place in even my heart because it was a big part of my life for those 2 years. So we're going to put on our UNC garb and watch the UNC game and hope that UNC beats Duke, which would just be amazing. So we're having a chill day at home instead, and that's totally fine. As you can tell, there is stuff that needs to get taken care of in this house. Like, can we talk about it? Can we talk about the disaster that is my house currently? So, look at all this, y'all. Look at all this. And it's just clutter. It's just clutter. I mean, I need to start the spring cleaning and stuff too, which I think I will do today simply because now that we actually, let me get that lighting better, now that we actually have no plans, I might be able to con my husband into doing a couple of cleaning things for me. And so between editing and stuff that I'm going to do around here, we're going to have a pretty full weekend anyway. So welcome to my first, in a very, very long time, weekend vlog. Check it out. Managed to get my day 2 video up and published, and I have a premiere going. So I have 5 people watching live in real time at the same point. Every once in a while I'll do a premiere. It gets a chat going. Lissa and I are the only 2 in the chat right now. But it's just a fun way to kind of be like, here, if you want to come and hang out with me while I'm doing this, come hang out with me. So getting things done on this Saturday morning. You know something? Nothing gets a jump start on spring cleaning like having people over. So our original plans for today to go to lunch at a friend's house was canceled due to the baby still being sick and coughing. So my husband was like, okay, that's fine. You know what? We'll reschedule. No big deal. And so we're like, oh, our afternoon just freed up. And then my husband informs me that there's a big game tonight. I don't remember if I mentioned that, but UNC versus Duke, Final Four March Madness. Big game. UNC and Duke are epic rivals. I learned all of this and experienced all this in real time when we lived in North Carolina because we were, of course, in North Carolina. So my husband would go to business school at UNC. So we are a UNC family, and his family's always been a UNC family. I feel like I've said that already today, so this is not new information to you. Anyway, a fellow business school alumni from his class lives in the area, and we got together with them once way pre-pandemic. Like when we first moved here, we got together with them because it was nice to, you know, have somebody reach out and like see people, right? So, and we don't know them well, but we know them well enough, right? Well, apparently he reached out to Eric and is like, hey, are you doing anything for the game tomorrow? And Eric never responded. So, long story short, he is coming to our house tonight to watch the UNC versus Duke game. And so Eric and I are like, well, guess that means we're cleaning the house today. Like, and we don't have to, like, tidying up would have been fine, but we like to have a nice, clean, presentable house, you know? So I have washed the baseboards, deep cleaned the bathrooms, dusted the banister and in between each and every little metal rail on the banisters. And Eric has vacuumed. We've deep cleaned the kitchen. Like, we've done a handful of things on the spring cleaning list, which is amazing because now I feel like I have a legitimate head start on the deep cleaning that I want to do for April, which feels so good. Don't get me wrong, there's still plenty to do, but after today and after like we do the final tidy and everything, I'm just gonna feel so much lighter because like you saw earlier, the clutter and stuff was just out of control, and we get really good at getting the house looking great for when people come over, but we haven't had people over in a really long time. So it's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. And we have a fellow friend to cheer for UNC tonight with the game. So that'll be a lot of fun. Let me know in the comments below. Are you Duke or UNC? I promise I won't hate you if you say Duke, but go Heels. Can I just tell you how much joy it brings me to be outside in a sweatshirt, no jacket, walking down to the mailbox? Oh, lovely, lovely. Gotta go put a piece of mail in that the mailman managed to give us for somebody who doesn't even live in our subdivision. And I think I have a package. Amazing. What a beautiful day!
Really high pressure there. This is really tight coverage compared to what we were seeing the other game. Oh.
Biggest rivalry in sports.
Good Sunday afternoon. It is about, well, it's almost 1 o'clock. I'm exhausted, y'all, because a little bear who's not here anymore decided that it would be a great idea to cry in her crate and decide she didn't want to be in her crate. And long story short, oh, there she is. She's back. She heard me talking about her. She started crying last night, and my husband was already asleep, so I had to get up. And like first I took her out, like I used to do when she was a puppy. I would take her out and be like, do you want food? We'll take her to the food, take her to the water, and then take her to the potty. And if she had a basic need that was making her cry, then it would be taken care of, right? And so normally what would happen is I'd take her to do these things and I'd put her back and she'd shut up because she realized that she'd been caught, right? Like she'd been lying. So last night that didn't work. She just flat out did not want to be in her crate, and she had an attitude about it. So Mama had an attitude right back, and I finally got back out of bed. Now reminder, I just got an APAP machine. So the act of me getting out of bed involves me stopping and unhooking my elaborate thing to go and do the thing, and then I have to hook myself back up. And I had to do this twice last night. And so Mama's like, you don't want to be in your crate? That's fine, but I'm going to lock you in the bedroom, and so the only comfortable place you have to lay is in your crate. And lo and behold, I opened the crate door and closed the bedroom door, and where did she stay? Her crate the entire night. The open door had no effect on things whatsoever, but she was being a stinker. We actually had a friend over last night to watch the UNC versus Duke game, which was amazing. UNC won, go Tar Heels. And it was a fabulous evening, but it was a late evening because at about 10:30 we decided before our friend went home that we should play a game. So we didn't go to bed until like 1:30 in the morning anyway, and then Gracie kept me up for an extra hour or so, and then we woke up this morning to go to church. I am functioning on no energy. Like, the APAP is great, and it is appearing to improve the quality of my sleep, but in order for it to work, I still have to get adequate sleep, right? It doesn't make up for lack of sleep, it makes up for quality of sleep. So, I don't know. I'm struggle busing. I did something interesting just now. I actually went live for about an hour on my channel and walked people through my weekly planning process in real time as I was doing it, and it was a lot of fun. It got me real focused. Can you hear all the hockey in the background? Oh my goodness. It got me focused on getting things planned out for the week, which is great. So in a future vlog, I will do that for you guys on watching VEDA. But it just felt right to do it on a live stream. I don't know, the spirit moved me. It's like, hey, go sit and chat with whoever shows up for an hour. So that's exactly what I did. And it was good. But I'm struggling today. So the rest of today is actually going to be a really stinking low-key day. And I'm not going to lie, not mad about that.